y'all doing? My name's Lula Bell, but I reckon if you found this video, you might know that already. But I'm so glad you're here with us. Today we're going to talk about the second question. Now, if you don't know what the first question is, and you don't know why in the world we're even asking questions, watch the first video, okay? We got 26 of these things, folks, and I can't be explaining every single time. So watch that first video, okay? Now, I don't even have to look at this question. I've looked at it so much trying to figure out how to say this person's name. It's not an actual name. It's from @Left's Brain. T and S don't go together, y'all. Do you know that? T and S do not go together. So @Left's Brain wants to know, why do people from the South like mason jars so much? Now, honey, that's a good question, because we do love our mason jars down here. Now, I think the biggest thing is we got so many of them already at the house. We do a lot of canning down here, and we use mason jars when we can. And why in the world do we call it canning if we're using jars? Why don't we call it jarring? But anyway, that's my question, not @Left's Brain. So, that's one reason. Another reason, if you walk into a southern person's house, you will see mason jars everywhere, because you can use them for 14 different things. And if you can use them for 14 different things, well, by George, we're going to find 2 more. We're going to use them for 16 different things. You can walk in, you'll see a flower arrangement on the table in a mason jar. You walk over to the kitchen, there's a whole bunch of wooden spoons and spatulas and such in a mason jar. You keep walking, you're going to find something else in a mason jar. And yes, you open up the cabinet, and then there's going to be a cabinet full of mason jars, because that's our glasses. But that's not the only reason. Everything tastes better in glass. And when you're drinking your sweet tea, ooh, it just don't nothing taste as good as in that mason jar glass. And also, I got to tell you, because some of y'all may remember this. You probably do. And some of you may think this is an awful thing. But mason jars, that's our everyday glasses. You want to see the fine china, honey? We'll bring out the stuff we got in the washing powder boxes years ago. Now, that's some real drinking, too. But anyway, @Left's Brain, honey, that's for you. That is why we like mason jars so much. Now, y'all come back and we'll talk about the third question.